Okay, I think we're back. I'm having service problems. I don't know. My nose is red from being out in the cold doing chores. I think we're back. Anybody see us?
Oh.
We lost power so many times today.
Put a record on it.
And we just got in from chores. So I don't know if we're connected. Can you not do that right here, bud? I don't know. I'm not sure if we're back to live or not. It looks like we might be live.
It says you're live on the corner.
Yeah.
I can't do my hands. Whew. I don't know if the notification's gone out. Hey, Mandy's here. Hello, beautiful. I look like Rudolph because we just finished chores.
It's not that red.
Not that red? Not
No.
as red as your shirt? We just finished chores and it is a balmy 38 out there, 39. I know it was cold in Ohio or Iowa. I don't know why I get you confused all the time with Ohio. I know you're not there. You said it was cold. It was like 27 degrees where Mandy was the other night. Monday. Yeah. Usually we're the coldest place on earth, so I don't know what's happening, but
Not the coldest. What about Antarctica?
what about it?
It's cold.
Colder?
Yeah.
Colder. Do you want to show everybody the things you worked on this week for your clay projects?
Sure. Here's one.
A little Christmas tree.
I'm gonna add a string on it to.
We've got hooks we can put on to make it ornaments, yeah.
This is a dragon, but I put it in a newer.
Ooh, 58
form.
is, yeah, we're supposed to get 50s next week, but we're not getting them this week. It's like 40s.
A sheep. It kind of looks like a rabbit, but with its. It kind of looks like a rabbit.
It's cute. We'll put wool on it, right?
Yeah.
So these are Christmas ornaments you're getting making for the shed?
Mhm. And then the
Awesome.
last one I made is this one.
Santa. Cute. Love it.
And then that was all.
What else are you going to make for ornaments? Any other ideas? I just dropped everything.
I got her dog.
Darn, how come you have a big scar on your face?
Well, yesterday.
Did you get into a fight with a bear?
No.
How about let's make up a cooler story, like a story that's...
No, I don't.
Mandy says, they're absolutely wonderful. Great job, baby girl. What do you say?
Thank you.
Those are fun.
I was there. We had snow yesterday, and there was enough snow to make a snowball.
A few snowballs.
Yeah, and I was running up, like tiptoe running to my dad to throw a snowball at him, but there was little panels, and I scratched myself right here and right here.
Yeah, the dog kind of
My glasses are broken.
took you out, huh?
Yeah.
My glasses are broken.
Oh, I'm sitting on my feet and it hurts. Ow. So, there's always drama. That just happens, huh? We're lucky that it didn't get you any worse than it did, right?
Yeah, good thing it didn't go straight into my eyeball. I would like 2 eyes.
Yeah, they were so delighted. I'm all like, no, and they were like, woo, no. Like, that's great until like February. Then I'm over it. What'd you teenagers do today for mommy?
We went and picked up 8 calf hutches.
Oh my God, I got the best deal. I'm so excited. It was kind of a biatch to go pick up though, huh? They took the trailer, took the
Get real close and personal.
livestock trailer to a town like half an hour away to pick up these calf hutches, which I've never picked up a calf hutch before. The guy told me yesterday that the truck and trailer would be fine to pick them up. Well, they got there and it wasn't gonna work. So they had to bring the trailer all the way home and then go back to the town half an hour away, pick up a trailer they rented from Tractor Supply that was just like an open trailer. And the trailer would only load like 4 at a time. So then they had to make 2 trips to go get the 4 hutches and come back and get 4 more, but they were totally worth it. It took Matt and the kids all day, pretty much, or
It
all
pretty
after.
much took us like at least we came here. Well, we left there, came back. That's 2. Went there, here, came back, and then the Tractor Supply. So pretty much close to like 5 or 4.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 hours. It took them a while, but we got them. We got a super good deal on them. The point of them is to have out in the pastures with the goats and pigs so we can move them around on the Electronet and stuff like that. So it's an amazing deal. We spent a fraction of what we would have paid. They're not in perfect condition. Some of them need to be re-riveted, if that's the term.
No.
But they're in great condition and definitely fixable and usable and way bigger than I thought they were going to be. So I'm super excited. They'll work perfect for my piglets, and who cares about anything else?
And while I was there, I got to make a calf friend.
I got
Yeah, she was like
tiny
just
little
sitting around
friend.
trying to just help out with everything, and she just goes,
Oh
my God, this cat is so cute. I want one. Can we have one?
You tried calves, and after they were here for like
I got a friend.
2 months, then it was like not fun anymore.
It's
I love them. I like big cows.
Yes, got everything home safe.
Big cows that I can ride. Big cows that I can put on a cart and ride the cart around.
That would take spending time and training them.
Right. That's why I plan on paying somebody to do that for me.
Because you're balling right now, right?
Yeah.
No.
Someday I will be. Someday.
Well,
But eventually. Anyway, the moral of the story is that if you have a 6'5" boyfriend, you can go do these things and go play with cows and make him do the grunt work.
I love Highlands, but there's a couple members of the family that aren't fond of the big horns, so
Like who?
like Eva and Daddy. I have not the best setup tonight, obviously. I just, every time I move the thing, it's okay, Deb, I got it. Every time I move it, I knock it down, huh? But that's okay. I'm just glad we made it on time because I thought that we would be out in the barn doing this the way today went, huh? Yeah. So, what else is going on this week? Halloween.
Oh, I have my national convention viewing party is tomorrow.
Are you doing that? You're doing that in school still? They're letting you? They're not?
Yes, so I have to stay a full day of school and then after school tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Michaela doesn't go to school for very long, so.
No, I get like a total of 5 hours of school a week.
Well, that'll be fun. So, are you just with your cohort for that, or are you with both?
Yeah. So we have just our cohort has to go, and we're getting pizza and hopefully baked goods.
So, I'm homeschooling Chloe. She does the Horizon and Abeka, however you say it, curriculum. And Eva has like pre-K stuff. She just turned 4, so we're just doing some, like basics, alphabets, counting. And then Michaela's a senior and very active in FFA, which you have to be. So is Devin. But he's not technically biologically mine. But so they are seniors and they actually go to high school. But in New York right now, the kids are in school. Well, at least in our area of New York, the kids are in school 2 days, depending on what cohort they're on. So Michaela's cohort B, which means she goes Thursday and Friday. Deb is cohort A, so he goes Monday and Tuesday. And then he's still yours, kind of technically. He's around enough. And so on Wednesday, all the kids go virtually to every class that they have to check in with their teachers. And that's just like a time to kind of review and go over some stuff. So Michaela's a senior that has a lot of her credits done already. So she's only in school for 2.5 hours on Thursday and then like 3.5 hours on Friday. So she doesn't, because she doesn't have a lot of classes she has to finish. She filled all of her science and math requirements. Now the bird's going to start. Between the toddler and the cockatiel, it's just noisy here.
I'd much rather have a cockatiel.
Parakeet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chloe is homeschooled, and we do that 5 days a week, just like, we did before when she was homeschooled, but the big kids go in person 2 days and then virtually on Wednesday.
Did
So
I already know this?
he's so loud, and he only yells, it's like first thing in the morning, he yells like,
Good
where
girl.
have you been? She, Carla. the cockatiel is a girl, but so yeah, Dev has to go all day for the 2 days because he's not fulfilled all of his credit requirements or as many, but Michaela is there very little, so which is great. That means she's around more to help around the farm or watch the kids so I can do stuff around the farm without them, which is
Hey, that is very offensive.
sometimes it's cold and you guys don't want to go outside. Either too hot or too cold for Chloe, huh?
I always want to go outside.
Yeah, so he'll get it. They both are looking at, we went to SUNY Cobleskill. We toured that school. Michaela just is in the process of doing all her financial aid stuff for college we've been working on this week. She's a Gold Star child.
Hey, am I a Gold Star child?
You are in my heart. But Gold Star means that her dad passed away on active duty. So her benefits are a little bit different than the average, person as far as like she gets her dad's GI Bill and stuff. So we're going through the process of learning how to access all of that because it's not quite as common as like FAFSA forms and stuff like that. So.
Oh.
So then we're going to get the applications in this week for the colleges that she's interested in, and hopefully they'll both get in, right, Dad?
Both applying to SUNY Cobleskill. Very exciting.
Cobleskill is their first choice. What's your second choice?
Morrisville.
What's your third choice?
Dropping out.
No. Dropping out. Yes, being outside is good for them, and they don't mind it. Actually, Chloe would rather it be cold than hot, huh?
Yeah.
Mommy likes being out in the sun.
I like being out in the snow.
You like being out. Well, you live in a good place for that, right?
Yeah.
Because we have lots of time with snow. A lot.
The best thing ever.
I hope so. Michaela's going to major in what?
Ag education.
And Devin's going to major in...
DC officer.
Oh, somebody else says Morrisville. Whoop, whoop. Nicole.
Oh, it's Nicole.
Well, yeah. So that's the second choice. There happens to be a Southdown breeder that runs a lot of the ag programs at Morrisville. So, well, we are... it's a different Nicole, honey, not Nicole Hurt. But Cobleskill is pretty amazing.
I'm sure I would be just as happy at Morrisville. I just love the campus at Cobleskill.
I know.
It's very
Cobleskill is
familiar.
more like a country kind of side. Like I like it.
Morrisville's like that too.
Morrisville is kind of
Yeah.
the same. I don't know. I think it's not quite as like hick. I think it's a bit more posh country.
Morrisville's got a lot of horse people, right? I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
because Nicole Hurt went to Morrisville too.
When I think of,
And didn't Jen? Your ag teacher went to Morrisville.
I think so.
Jen Phelps, I think she did.
Yeah. I don't know. I think of Cobleskill and I think of like small livestock, and then I think of Morrisville and I think of like dairy cows and horse. And
Bougie.
yes.
Bougie ag and not so bougie. I don't know because I'm too old to know what any of that is for the kids. We went to Cobleskill, and there was like a huge variety of kids walking around campus. I felt like a lot of them drove really big trucks.
Daddy's money trucks.
But some of the boys were wearing like skinny jeans and skinny sweatpants. I don't know if that's a thing.
Joggers.
Joggers or whatever. I don't know.
yeah.
They did not look country to me, whatever it was. But so there was a pretty big variety of different kids, I think, walking around the campus. So I'm sure it's like that everywhere. Cobleskill really small. I don't know how big Morrisville is, but Cobleskill said they had like 2,600 students on campus,
Yeah.
which is like the size of their high school.
Yep.
It's pretty small. So, which is great.
I don't like big colleges anyways. They're like it's just too much. Like it's just too much. Like it's not. I don't like big crowds. So like I'm rushing.
Thanks, Manny.
It's pretty terrible.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine going to Cornell.
I think going to Cornell to start off would be a little intimidating because it's such a huge campus.
It's
I
so
feel like
big.
Cobleskill is like a little beehive. Like you just got it there. They gave us a tour. I feel like even Devin, that was your first time there, like it's pretty easy to get around and to feel comfortable, and everything kind of makes sense as to orientation and where you are. Cornell is just massive in.
It's like a little town of its own.
Yeah, it's like a little village, and it's just got a lot of
It's like the size
Area.
of Champion.
yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
huge. And It's a lot.
You need
It's
like a
lot
little
to take in.
hoverboard to scoot through there.
Yeah.
Morrisville is about the same size, same level for sports and equestrian teams. Yeah. Yeah. So I think it would be, I think either place you would be happy.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've gone to Cobleskill for so many things, so I think that's just what you've had a lot of,
I'm comfy there,
right?
and that's why I've been to Morrisville less. So
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of where I'm comfortable. Really.
My toddler. I'm like, get her to be quiet. Like, you guys didn't hear that, right? Get her to shut up. It's never quiet here, so what are you going to do?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do lives very much, because it's just never quiet here. No.
Especially with Devin. God, he's so loud.
Oh my God, for real. And then the kids get all loud when Devin's here. He's like singing loud or yelling loud or
Listen,
He just-
like an angel.
He's also a boy. Like
Yeah.
you've never had like a
yeah, we don't do boys in this
like
family.
a real boy.
Hey, how's it going? How are your pigs doing? Did you ever get a final count over there? I watched your video and I was not sure if you ended up with 6 or 8. It's hard when they're little. And I keep doing head counts all the time and it's like, that's how I check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Ours are getting ready to go, huh?
You go where?
Kids are part of our lives. She's noisy. And I don't even have anywhere to like shut myself in. The way the house is set up, it's just like open, everything's
Yeah.
pretty open. You ended up with 8. That's a good number. We had little litters, huh? 4 and 6. And I felt like my pigs were huge. Like I thought they were going to have a dozen. I'm glad they didn't, but they're about ready. Next week.
Maple was my favorite.
Howdy from Watertown. Watertown, New York? That's where we're like right outside Watertown. My parents live in Watertown. They were a week early. They were a week early. Oh, yeah. Mine were... So my...
When was the day early?
Yep. Yeah. Willow's litter I had marked for September 12th, and then Hermione's litter was like 2 days late, but I really thought they were a month early. They weren't, but it happens. I guess she got like rebred, so still waiting on the other 2 to have theirs. That's exciting. I hope it's not getting... Is it getting cold? Because we had snow yesterday. Next week it looks like we've got some 50s, but I can't remember what part of New York you're in. Anywhere in New York is warmer, like we're in the armpit coldest fishbowl of New York, but
What armpit cold?
don't hit my arm, honey. Chilly mornings. Yeah. Are you living in an RV in Watertown? Oh, thank you, Mandy, for sending people over here. You're so sweet. I watch Mandy on Mondays. Her Mandy Mondays. Love it. Oh, I'm really bad at this, huh?
What?
It'll be very cold Friday night here. Yeah, it's supposed to be really cold, and then next week we have 50s, which I keep repeating to myself because it's going to get better.
A lot of the nights also down here it gets really chilly too, especially like when you come home out and it's like very very cold. Like your hands are like almost like full on black gloves. Yeah, well I can't wear gloves because like I have too big a hand, and also it's like hard for me to pull back a bow, especially when I like go hunting.
They don't make large gloves, though?
I mean they do, but like I don't like wearing them. I don't like wearing gloves.
I was talking to my friend who teaches at a high school. She's one of my best friends. I talk to her like every day. She teaches southern side of Rochester. Yeah, so maybe a little warmer, not much warmer. But she was talking about high school kids and how they wear t-shirts like walking into school regardless of if it's like 38 out.
I've seen actually someone wear like shorts in the school.
Like
Okay.
no coats. Like coats are not cool at all. Like if you wear a coat to school, you're apparently a giant loser. Because I'll make Michaela wear her coat, and I know dang well that as soon as she gets away from me or gets in her car, she takes her darn coat off like an idiot. Because why would we want to be comfortable?
Because the last coat I had was like a purple marshmallow, and it made me look 10 times bigger than I really am. And then I had a really good black coat, and then I left it at somebody's house, and now I can't get it back.
I just wear sweatshirts. Sweatshirts are actually more comfy. But, like,
Yeah, that's what I usually
jackets
wear
all the time.
hoodies to school. Because, like, a hoodie is just, like, it's just, like, they overheat the school. And so, when you're inside the school, it's, like, ridiculously hot. And then when you get outside, it's ridiculously cold.
That's not good for you. That's why you should wear a coat when you walk outside.
No, if I wear a hoodie, I'm regulated.
Nice excuse.
That doesn't make any sense.
Carhartts regulate all.
Carhartt,
You
what's that?
can never go wrong.
I have a
with
Carhartt coat. That's what I wear. Chloe, you wear a coat, won't you?
Well, maybe you should buy me a Carhartt coat.
Because you're smart.
Yeah, I wear a coat like
You're sensible.
almost all like.
You know what my little kids do though? They'll wear a coat outside and then they do what? We get in the barn to do chores and the coats are on the feed bags. Like they just throw them on the.
Yeah, because I get warm.
Yeah. Carhartt does rock, but I thought you had a Carhartt coat.
Nope.
Oh, you poor deprived soul.
Yep. Me and Devin wear all the Carhartt all the time.
This is not Carhartt right now. You're lying.
I was wearing Carhartt earlier.
Devin has at least one out of two.
I bought him a
Watch the
Carhartt.
heart. Listen to the heart.
I have little cuts all over my hands. I look like a crackhead, and that's because the piglets, some of the boys, okay, first of all, I'm obsessed with salt and vinegar chips. I'm going to just be real with you. And I'm guessing that the salt and vinegar, debris, if I go in, because I eat them, like, with lunch almost every day, right?
I don't eat them every day, but they're good.
They are good.
I'm afraid to take any salt and vinegar chips now.
Why?
So I think that when I go in the pen, a couple of the boys really love that smell or the saltiness on my hands, and they like try to nibble on my hands. So I have all these little tiny pig
Nibbles.
tooth marks. So I'm looking at my hands. Yeah, it's nice coats that fit. The piglets are cute. That's why I forgive them for nibbling my fingers. Like it's totally fine. But they basically could, you know.
She just rolls over for belly rubs. She's just like her dad.
She is. She even does this thing. Wilbur has her dad like hangs his lip when he's like just zoning out or relaxed, and he has a little lip hang.
He does it all the time. Like that's just the way his lip was made. Like,
Maple's like that too, though. Now
I know.
I love it. So perfect.
So cute.
So perfect. So next week we are making a mad dash. Hey, Christy, what's up? Christy's in New York. Are you freezing your buns off over there? Next week we are driving to almost Pennsylvania, like down the 81, and it's a nice 40 degrees. It's warmer than it is here.
It's pretty chilly over here.
I don't know what it is right now, but
It's like 37, maybe 38, 37.
yeah. So we are headed downstate, so we're gonna stop a few ways and snow tomorrow. Yeah, we had snow last night. That's how Chloe busted her face, because we were having a snowball fight. So
Wait, there's snow
oh,
tomorrow?
it says 43. It doesn't feel like 43 though. We did chores and I was freezing.
Is there snow tomorrow?
No.
What?
So we are headed downstate. We're dropping off one of the piglets in Syracuse. Then we're heading south to Ithaca. Meet up with some homies. Then some Cooney Coon homies. And then the people I got Wilbur from, we're just gonna pop in and say hello. Hey Sherry, how's it going? Say hi to Sherry.
Hi.
Such a nice gal. I'm assuming it's Sherry. Could be Daryl. I don't know, but I'm guessing. Two family, I just saw you on the live. What do you guys do? You're all over the place tonight. I know it's hard. There's so many lives, and I tried not to like conflict, but it's like impossible. Good, we're good. We're talking about the lovely weather in upstate New York, Sherry. Sherry knows because she's from over yonder. But so then we're heading to Binghamton, which is like the very bottom of New York State on 81, and picking up Matt's livestock guardian dog. She's a Anatolian Shepherd, and she's been living with goats and chickens, so hopefully she is prepared to live with our goats and chickens. She won't be with my sheep because I don't trust
I know
her.
Larry's gonna bother her.
Larry is Devin's giant turkey that lives here.
Larry's my home.
He's
Devin,
annoying.
you can
You guys have heard him in the videos.
You can have
I
Larry.
can
Yeah.
just just put him in my room, and if my dog comes in, he just attacks him. Yeah.
So we are, oh look at all that wool I have up there. If Dad's watching, he'll be, that's new wool I got in. So pretty, it's Romney. So we're getting that, I keep wanting to say Great Pyrenees. What is it? Anatolian Shepherd. And right now her name is Astrid, which we're changing, because you all know what I'd call her for short, right? So we're going to change her name. I don't know to what, but something that doesn't have a cuss word for a nickname. Not Astrid.
You
And
could call her Trid.
No,
Or like
you know I wouldn't.
no.
anything else.
Fertile.
No.
Fertile.
So we're picking her up, and then we are meeting another lady that lives right over the border in Pennsylvania, and she's getting one of our boars. So I will have a long day Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday, doing all of that. So that'll be rough to let a couple of the piglets go, but they're going to pretty awesome homes. One of them is going to a house that already has a Kune Kun pig that lives in their house and has her own doggy door, which I'd imagine has got to be like an extra large door because they don't
It's
get.
in their house. That is
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah, well, my kids are used to it, but screaming it across the pasture, like the neighbors might not be good for business. I don't know, but we'll see. I have a farm stand at the front of the property, so we try to keep everything,
I would
fluffy
so
and
get a pig
rainbows.
For a house. I would so get a pig for my house.
I'm really tempted to let Maple live in the house.
I used to have a
Yes.
house pig.
I love
Put
Maple.
that as a deal.
I think Maple would poop on my floor though.
You have to
So?
train them to go in and out. Get
We
up.
had a sheep living in the house for like a solid 10 months. Hope was
How?
because we used to raise baby doll sheep, were really small sheep, and our first lambs ever were twins. And the little girl had like so many health problems, so she was at the vet all the time, and she was super small and frail, and
And mom just babied her and loved her more than me. And she walked around the house.
Oh, come on,
And
Michaela.
this sheep could do no wrong. She could
Y'all
poop
know
right in
I'm
front of
the
mom.
favorite.
I wish I had like mute me.
Yeah, y'all know I'm the favorite. I mean, I'm just being honest.
You're all my favorite.
Sure.
Maple's my favorite.
My favorite.
Hey, that's just.
I'm just gonna get left out.
No, I'm cutting all the teenagers out.
Okay, you, uh,
There we go, Chloe. So,
I have no favorites. I have no favorites. Just me and Chloe.
Maple's my favorite.
Favorite piglets.
Well, this boy is my favorite.
Yeah, we all have favorites, but I don't know.
Fraggle the goat was my favorite.
Fraggle the goat is, rainbows. We try to keep it all fluffy.
Fraggle is my goat.
Okay, we all have lovely goats. But, so yeah, it's about to get, like, pretty soon the weather will be,
And
so,
Logan is my
I already
goat
have-
too.
sorry, it's the toddler. I already have I've been wearing the coat.
Bye.
You gotta stop yelling. I've already been wearing my coat,
Okay,
but
fine.
the, thanks, Deb. Deb will handle it. Tell her to shush it. But pretty soon we're gonna have to be in like full-blown coveralls, Carhartt, hat, like you name it, we will be in all our gear. So it gets pretty cold. But the kids will still be out in hoodies when it's -40,
Yeah.
wind chill.
Yep.
And they're like, I'm cold.
-1 outside. Yeah, let's wear hoodies, guys.
It gets cold here with the wind, so. But I'm super excited about the calf hutches, and I'm really hoping that will be. I think that they stay warm. I mean, I'm imagining them. Yeah, she's present. That's for sure. The baby of the family. She's a noisy one. She's also blue-eyed and left-handed. What does that tell you?
Mommy.
Trouble.
We know, Devin.
Trouble. That's what that means. My mom is the third born child in her sibling group, and she's blue-eyed. Then, of course, I have 3 sisters. The third sister in our order is blue-eyed. And then my sister has a third blue-eyed child, and then Eva. They're all trouble, those third blue eyes. So they kind of have a clan, but Eva is the only left-handed one out of all of them. The rest of them are right-handed. So,
Are you
I'm left-handed.
but he doesn't have blue eyes.
No, I'm just troublemaker.
You're also not the third born. Oh, you are the
Yeah.
third born, but there you go.
I'm
You're
the-
blue eyed. Are you the third born, Mandy? Because my oldest sister's blue eyed too, and she's obviously way more trouble than me because I was the angel of the family. But
Oh my god, you second children. Think you're just
That
the
is
best
true.
thing since sliced
That
bread.
is true.
We
I always get
are.
blamed for everything. Don't let
oldest
my
of
brother
6.
down.
Wow, that is crazy. I feel like huge families are awesome, but I also may not survive if I tried to have more children.
What?
I always said I never wanted to have children. And
You
then
can have more children. Just wait until next August.
No.
Then I'm gone.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm getting too old for that. Thank you.
I was gonna counter argue, and then I was like, oh, I'm leaving soon anyway. What difference does it really make?
Thanks. Thanks for reminding me, Michaela.
Mom seems to think she's gonna go to college with me and Devin, and you're not. No,
Listen, the Lord is gonna shine down rainbows that fart unicorn sprinkles if you and
What?
Devin
Rainbows that fart unicorn sprinkles? What?
if you and Devin have both luck in getting into college.
I really hope.
I
really
feel
hope.
like I have faith in you. But Devin, my love,
Listen.
let's just graduate from high school right now.
I'm trying. Like it's hard. Like,
He'll do it. He'll
it's
do it. He'll
hard.
get in. He'll be fine. You know what? The colleges are going to be delighted to have you because the economy is so crapola right now.
It's gonna be a pain.
And that's going to
I'm
work to your
I'm just
advantage.
forewarning teacher. I'm just forewarning everyone. It's gonna be a pain.
It's going to be fine. Are you tired?
I mean, it's something that I like, so it's gonna be much easier because like math and everything else I don't like. But this is like more about like laws and like hunting and everything else. So
Devin, you don't like laws. Those
Well,
are
not
things
every
you
class
I
is
follow
going to be.
them.
Not
Sometimes.
unlike Michaela. Speeding ticket.
like. Enough, Devin.
I don't know. I think not all the classes are going to be classes that are super interesting. Like there's still math in college and like
Yeah.
English in college, but there's definitely some things you'll like. So hopefully it'll work out.
I mean, right now I'm just trying to push everything through right now, and then until I get to college, it'll be much easier.
And
Yeah.
I can't do all your college homework.
No,
I'm not gonna be educated enough for that stuff.
Don't play with yourself and stuff. Well, it has been a half an hour. We just wanted to pop in. I don't do these for very long because you've seen the chaos that is my children. So stupid math. I know. Whoever uses it anyway. We all have calculators.
I know,
But,
right? You got
but
phones
thank
for
you,
a reason.
Mandy, so much for sending people over here. I appreciate it. We are trying to do a quick little half an hour live Wednesdays now from 7 Eastern Standard Time till 7:30ish or so. And just pop in and connect with everybody and see what's going on. It is sometimes way easier for me to do this than it is to get an edited video up every week, although I do try to do that as well. It just depends on what's going on, so y'all know how it is, but I just wanted to check in with you guys for the week, and I'm really grateful you all hung out with us, and I hope you come hang out with us next week. And I love you, Mandy. I will see you Monday. I appreciate it so much. My kids are wilting. They all look tired now. So we're going to go get ready for Betty. You guys have a great night. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all
Bye, guys.
later.